in the light reflecting off the whitewashed walls. The stranger swept off his leather cape and shook the rain from it. Brother Pietro involuntarily caught his breath when he saw the white surcoat with the red cross. From his time in Rome he knew quite well what that meant. A Templar knight had come to Varnhem. "My name is Arnde Gotha, and you have nothing to fear from me, brother, for I was raised here in Varnhem, and from here I once rode forth to the Holy Land. But I don't know you. What is your name, brother?" "I am Brother Pietro de Siena, and I have been here only 2 years. "So you're new here. That's why you have to guard the door when no one else wishes to do so. But tell me first, is Father Henri still alive?" "No, he died 4 years ago." "Let us pray for his eternal bliss," said the Templar knight, crossing himself, and bowing his head for a moment. "Is Brother Gilbert alive?" the knight asked when he looked up. "Yes, brother, he's an old man, but he still has much vigor." "That doesn't surprise me. What is our new abbot called?" "His name is Father Guillaume de Bourges, and he came to us 3 years ago." "Almost 2 hours remain before matins, but would you please wake him and say that Arnde Gotha has come to Varnhem?" said the knight, with what looked almost like a jocular gleam in his eyes. "I'd rather not, brother. Father Guillaume maintains that sleep is a gift from God which we are duty-bound to administer well," replied Brother Pietro uneasily, squirming with displeasure at the thought of waking Father Guillaume for a matter that might not be of sufficient urgency. "I understand. Go instead and wake Brother Gilbert, and tell him that his apprentice, Arnde Gotha, is waiting in the receptorium," the knight said kindly, although it was still an order. "Brother Gilbert might also be cross. I cannot leave my post in the receptorium in the middle of this evil night," said Brother Pietro, attempting to wriggle out of obeying the command. "Ha!" said the knight with a laugh. "First of all, you may confidently leave the watch to a Templar knight of the Lord. You could have no stronger replacement. Second, I swear that you will be waking that old bear Gilbert with good news. So go now. I'll wait here and assume your watch as best I can. I promise you." The Templar knight had stated his command in a way that could not be refuted. Brother Pietro nodded and scurried down the arcade toward the little courtyard that was the last open space before entering the monastery proper through another oaken door. It was not long before the door from the monastery to the receptorium courtyard was thrown open with a bang, and a familiar voice echoed down the white arcade. Brother Gilbert came striding down the hallway, holding a tar torch in his hand. He did not seem as huge as before, no longer a giant. When he spied the stranger by the door, he raised his torch to see better. Then he handed the torch to Brother Pietro and went over to embrace the stranger. Neither of them uttered a word for a long time.
"I thought you had fallen at the Battle of Tiberius, my dear Arne," Brother Gilbert finally said in Frankish. "Father Henri thought so too, and we've said many unnecessary prayers for your soul."
"Those prayers were not unnecessary, seeing as I can now thank you for them in this life, brother," Arnde Gotha said. Then neither of them seemed able to say anything more, and they both had to wrestle for control so as not to express unseemly emotions. It occurred to Brother Pietro that the 2 men must have been very close.
"Have you come to pray at the grave of your mother, Fru Sigrid?"
Brother Gilbert asked at last, in a tone he would use with an ordinary traveller. "Yes."